Hi folks, welcome to After the Checkered Flag here at Daytona Supercross. Monster Energy Supercross, been running here since 1974. Tonight, Ricky Carmichael, we saw something special. It was incredible. We'll get to the main event in 450s in a moment. First of all, let's talk 250s, and it was a dominant performance from Honda HRC's Jet Lawrence.
Yeah, nice rebound from last weekend in Arlington. It was a rough go. There's no doubt about that. A lot of chaos, obviously, with the collision with Austin Faulkner. But, man, he came out here, never being here before racing a Supercross. He did fantastic. I mean, just kind of in a league of his own. It was quiet, other than his heat race when he tried to pull off early. But you expected that kind of performance from Jet. That's what he's capable of. And really, there's not much to talk about his main event performance because we talked about it a little bit off here. He just got out there, got a 10-second lead, and rode this thing at probably 80%.
And extended that to 14 seconds was the margin of victory over Styles Robertson. So that was a good one for Jet Lawrence. It puts him alone at the top of the 250 East Championship and certainly well and truly in control. Cameron McAdoo deserves a mention because he was riding injured. He'd hurt his knee in the heat race. Yep. And so that was a gutsy performance because he came from a long way back to get the podium.
Well, when we talked about it, he just seemed like he was lagging a little bit in that main event, and then he shared that information with us. So I'm glad he shared that information. I'm disappointed for him that he hurt himself, but gutsy ride, hard place to do that, and man, he salvaged a relatively good day on points. I think he's only 5 points back out of the lead, so still a lot of fight left, a lot of racing left for these East Coast guys, and I can't wait to get to Detroit next weekend.
So after a decade and a half of being the five-time Daytona Supercross winner and then sharing that with Eli Tomac, that has now changed as a result of tonight. Yes. We congratulate, on behalf of everybody, we congratulate Eli Tomac because he was something special tonight. Only led 3 laps, didn't matter. He led the most important one to win his 6th Daytona Supercross. You had said, you were very open at the beginning, you said you wanted to see your record broken because you wanted to witness history, you wanted to call that, you wanted to be a part of it, and we wished him well, which he very much appreciated. But the way in which he won this event to get that record, I think that's what makes it special.
Yeah, and it is. To your point, I mean, the 2 guys that have won the championship, Monster Energy Supercross Championship, the last 3 years, is the guy that he was racing, Cooper Webb. And, man, Cooper got robbed. He did. It wasn't because Shane McElrath was trying to do the right thing, just wrong place, wrong time. Cooper said he should have anticipated it. Probably so, but you can't turn back the clock. And he made Eli work for it. Eli earned it the hard way. But at the end of the day, he was the guy to beat. He really was. We knew that coming in here.
Yep.
That's why he is the king of Daytona Supercross, 6-time winner, 6-time champion, and I am so glad that I got to witness it. I think it's someday looking back, when you look at all these plaques, record books here at Daytona International Speedway, you're going to be like, man, I remember watching that race and get to call it with you.
He extended his championship lead to boot as a little bonus, and tonight was arguably the biggest Daytona Supercross crowd. Oh, yeah. And Eli Tomac said in his victory speech on the podium, this is certainly the rowdiest crowd. So there were so many of us here fortunate enough to witness a special piece of Monster Energy Supercross history, and we say, well done, Eli Tomac.